The benefits of getting married at certain ages. Here are the benefits of getting married in your 30s. So, you're in your 30s. 31, 32, 33, 35, 37. You're a bit wiser now. You've burned through your 20s. And you've had quite a few more life experiences as a real adult. And how do I define a real adult? You pay taxes. So, you're generally settled into a career or job by now, or way of making good money. And with that financial success, you're thinking about sharing your time now with that special someone. Yeah, on a long-term, significant other type basis. Yeah, you're thinking about getting married. You're a bit more settled now on where you like to live, having moved around a lot in your 20s, and you want to find someone. You've lived in the same apartment, home, condo, townhome for 5 years alone. It's time we start thinking about, bringing somebody on in a marriage capacity. Your ability to love someone is stronger than it's ever been because you've tackled some of the hard stuff that always, or otherwise drives couples crazy or apart or both. Good for you. You worked those things out in your 20s because you're older now in your 30s. You're more wiser a little bit. You've earned that trust factor when it comes to marriage because, you've got experience in life, working a job, keeping a job, making money, saving money, Also, as you enter your mid to late 30s, married now, you appreciate what you have compared to others, like your friends who are your age and they're still single. And they've been single for like 15 years. And you got married when you were 33, 37, something like that, You take more time to nurture what you have in your marriage so you don't lose it. Going into your 40s, you want to maintain this level of matrimonial happiness and harmony and continue to grow, raise your family or start one, and create memories that will last you a lifetime. So there's a certain appreciation in your 30s when you've been worried that you might not get married, but then you get married. And then it's like, whew, hey, I got someone. Because again, 1, 2, 3. 1, is marriage the end-all be-all, to life's happiness? No. You could be single and be happy. But 2, for those who do want to be married and are struggling to find someone at this age in their 30s, when you do find someone, you really can appreciate it. Wow, I found someone. In fact, I just heard the other day, a young lady, she's about 26, going into 27. She hasn't dated anyone seriously since she was 21. So she's gone 5 to 6 years in her 20s, the prime of her life, without finding someone. All of her friends in relationships, getting married. She's being left in the dust. And she said, quote, I'm anxious that I won't find someone going into my 30s. You see what I'm saying? And it isn't about like, I got to be married or this, that. Remember, my definition of marriage is finding someone you can love and who will love you right back. And it's creating that 24/7 relationship of romance and love with this person. I found this other person. They're my significant other. I do for them. They do for me. We grow together. We got experiences. It's just amazing. So anyhow, in your 30s, it's a great time to get married as well. And I will say this, there's this talk about the wall and women losing their sexual and marriage market value. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of beautiful women in their 30s. I've seen it, I see it, and I always will see it. And when you're in your 20s, the age difference that you marry is smaller. So you're 24, ladies, you might marry a man who's 26, 28, 30 max. But that's the average. The difference in age when you get married in your 20s is small. We're talking a 2 to 5 year window. When you're in your 30s, the window starts to expand for women. So when women aren't finding a great number of prospects to marry in their 30s, because like I said, men in their 30s are either already chosen and picked, They're already married. They're off the market. They're in a relationship, not married, but they're off the market. So that's 2/5 of all the men. Then you've got men who, they're playing the field. They're having fun. They're using women. They're players. That's not any group of men to go after. Then you've got the men who they're just not marriage material. They're not ready yet. They're still 30 years old. They don't have the financial wherewithal to raise a family, start one, etc. And then you've got the fifth wheel. And those are the guys in the basements playing video games and living with their parents and, whatever. And then there's another whole bunch of men who are just injured, their health, something just prevents them from being marriage prospects. That's all I'm saying. Mental health, whatever. So women in their 30s, they have to look up in age, and they have to broaden and widen that age gap. So what am I talking about? 5 to 10 years, So if you're 35, is it that hard to marry a 45-year-old? No. And when it comes to marrying older men, ladies, where you're concerned, the point is, age is just a number. Yeah, well, it is. When you look 10 years younger. The point is if an older man has never been married, no kids, no divorces, good health, good money, he's like a prospect when he was 35 or 25, but he's got life experience and wisdom at his age. That is such a beneficial characteristic to marrying a woman of your age in your 30s. Guys who are in their 30s, hey guys, you could marry a 27-year-old, 28-year-old. I probably wouldn't go below 26 per se, because it's about life experience. When you're 20 through 25, you got a lot to learn. You've just filed your first tax return or your second or your third. That's not enough to get kind of like, whoa, I need to be more careful about how much I make, how much they take, etc. You get kind of beat up as an adult when you turn 24, 25, 26, 27, and then you got some life experience on you. So men in their 30s, again, they can marry down or they can marry in their age bracket. It's all up to everybody. It's about attraction. It's about chemistry. It's about compatibility, common interests. But women in their 30s, they can still get married. Because I was talking about the sexual and marriage market values, the wall that women hit. Let me tell you something. Everybody's got a wall, male and female. Males have walls. Everybody does. But the point is, what do? Eternal vigilance. Keep working on yourself. Eat right. Work out. Exercise. Avoid alcohol. Drink less. Drink 1 beer a month, 1 glass a month. It's up to you. It's your call. But the point is, keep your body in shape. Keep your mind healthy. Keep your finances growing. And you'll be a hot prospect no matter what your age. Because there are, like I said, I'll say it again, there are women in their 30s and even their 40s, and they look good. I've seen them. And it's just a matter of them and men meeting each other, meeting somebody that's, sound mind and what's that phrase that I like to say? A dirty mind and a clean body. I'm just kidding. But the point is there's hope for everyone. So when and if you do get married in your 30s, congratulations. It's a great decade to get married in.